Good morning. Today is December the 3rd, 2022. What's going on behind the patch today is Rebel Wilson, whom I really don't know. I actually know of her, of course. I don't really know of her career. I think there's one movie or TV show that I had to Google to find out that she was in it, and I remember watching it. I don't remember her. She is not a celebrity, a movie star. I don't think she's a movie star. I think she's just an actress, actor in the, the way she's an actor. I don't, to tell the truth, I'm indifferent to her. That's not good or bad. It's just apparently she's plus or was plus size, and that was her shtick. I guess she would play the fat friend, I guess, in movies and whatnot. She obviously didn't make an impression on me in the sense of I don't know who she is. I mean, technically, I could probably see a picture of her. Oh, I recognize her. I actually know her for a different reason. Apparently, the fat activist community, bizarrely, have they now have two run-ins with her, and they're bullies. I mean, the fat activists are toxic. I don't know. First, a couple of years back, maybe a year back, I don't really know. But she went from no longer wanting to be plus size. She did something about it. She lost weight, I think, between 80 to 100 pounds. I guess. I don't know. She looks um, tinier, but she's still Rebel Williams. Wilson? I don't even know her last name. I actually know her from these run-ins she's having with this community. Again, they were really irked at her for losing the weight. They lost a spokesperson, and actually, in doing some research, I didn't really know that she was a fat activist, or at least body positive in the fat activist uh, mode. I don't know how else to put it. I think everyone should be body positive. Thin, super thin, fat, obese. Live your best life if that's what you want. Like, maybe you want to change your body size, then do it. If you can't do it because you have issues, psychological, addictions, whatever, accept it. Jesus, what's the point? I mean, beating up on yourself for your uh, how you present, that's one thing. Traumatizing yourself is another. I don't know. Speaking only for myself. Again, when I was fat, I was okay with it. Apart from the health complications, it added to my condition as is. And I'm sorry if I mentioned all this. I'm sure I did, but point is, she decided to do something about it, and she did. Rebel Wilson, again, I think you know what I'm talking. I'm really sorry. It's been a rough week. I thought I was actually over the worst of it, but it's my new normal. Excuse me. Now they're irked at her for another reason. She was body positive. She was a spokesperson for the movement, and she lost the weight. I think she actually did it through her willpower and through. I don't think she had surgery. Let me put it that way. She might have. I don't know. It doesn't matter. She lost the weight. Now she has a clothing line. Good, whatever. Again, like whenever I've seen pictures of her, I'm not like, oh, that's a awesome outfit. I don't know. Clothes are clothes, and I'm sure it need not affect me, so it doesn't affect me. That said, apparently with her clothing line, she only goes to XL and nothing higher. And that has gotten the fat activists all irked again. Now, no offense, fat activists, but you already irked at her because she lost the weight. She's a traitor to the cause. And you know what? Maybe there's something to that, but there isn't. But maybe I can see at least I can see their point of why they think it's an issue. She was body positive, now she lost the weight, so she wasn't that body positive, she was lying. That's their take on it. Whatever. Personally, I think she did it for her health reasons and because she could, and she did. Who cares why? She just did. She had enough of being fat. I don't blame her. But the clothing line, I don't know. To me, it comes down to this. We live in a capitalist society. You can find anything for anything if there's a market for it. If there's a market for it, people will do it. That's why, like, there's other people who have issues with plus size models. I don't. There are plus size people. They should see what their clothes look like. Therefore, plus size models. I distinguish between a supermodel and a plus size supermodel. If you know a certain redhead that I'm talking about, she considered herself a supermodel. I consider her plus size model. Plus size model. Just me. There's this one YouTuber who likes to do torrid hauls, and I just bought a new dress. This is what it looks like, and it's always interesting to me when she's like, I've talked about her before. She's a 500 plus person. When she throws on these dresses, and I do use dresses because they actually look like tents. I'm sorry, like they have some kind of style to them per se, but on her body type, she's a round person. It comes across like a muumuu. It's baggy kind of, and it hangs, and depending on how tight it is, it shows the rolls or not, but they all look the same on her, regardless of the cut. And then, because there's other reaction models saying, yeah, this is what it looks like on her, but this is what this is what they had in mind on the kind of body that this dress is made for. And all of a sudden, the dress is like, wow, that's a nice outfit. I don't know if outfit goes with dresses, but you know what I mean? Like, that's catchy, that looks great, that's noticeable, I'll do a double take, that kind of thing. But the same dress, now extra, extra, extra large, comes across as a tent. And they, of course, complain that they have no options. My point is this. From what I've seen about the Rebel Wilson line, is her clothing options tend to be in like the $300 range for a dress. That's how I fast Google search. That's what I got out of it anyways. And I'm thinking, there probably isn't that much of a market for her line. They're expensive to me. Like $300 is still $300. And I hate to put it this way, but there is some truth to this. If I'm wrong, but I don't think so. People who get to a certain weight, over 300 pounds, they're spending a lot of money on food. I just did a grocery haul. I can live, and do live, on $50 Canadian to last me at least a week. You can do it. Like, I mean, but that's me and my tastes, which aren't too exotic and whatnot. People who have pumped themselves up into the 300 plus range, yet alone this woman who's 500, come on, you don't have that 300 to spend on an outfit that's going to look like a muumuu anyways. I mean, it's going to look like hanging tent, in my opinion. But I do find it interesting, like they now have a double irkness against poor Rebs. And they bullied her apparently into losing money because now she's going to be doing more sizes, which gets me thinking they already know they're going to lose money, or else they would have already done it. If there was a market for it, I know capitalism. We all live in a capitalist society. That's the way it works. Anyways, my point is they bullied her And they still don't like her, but they at least forced her, like they did with poor Taylor, into re-editing her video because it offended them. Now they forced poor Rebs because their closing line wasn't that inclusive. You watch. They're not going to sell. That's just my 2 cents. And if it sells, I'll be the first to say, oops, because it's just my opinion on what's going on. Sorry, bit of a longer one today, but I'm just not, that's what's going on behind the patch. I'm trying to get through the day as best as I can. I hope you guys have a very good day. I'll do my best on my end. Have a good day.